Hi all. It's the first time playing Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. So I've got made my character. Did jump into a free flight. Didn't actually fly around. Just to basically used it to set up some settings for my HOTAS setup that I've got. But other than that, I have not actually flown in the simulator as of yet. So, made my character. It looks like, if anyone remembers, Robin Williams. So it made me chuckle a bit. So that's why I made him look like that. So let's go in. Where should we pick? Duxford. Bedford. Oh wow, that's really cool. I used to work here. That's so cool. I've been on the roof of that building there. My office used to be in that building right there. That's so cool. Yeah. Really cool. I'm gonna choose this. This is too cool. EGBF. So this is accurate actually, because the majority of the airfield, this is actually one of the longest airfields in Europe at the time that it was built, and it was one of the emergency space shuttle landing points within Europe. If it was coming down, this would be one of its alternate paths because it was just so long. And this is actually quite accurate because in the UK we had a scheme a number of years ago for basically a scrappage scheme for old diesel cars, or old cars in general, I think it was. And this is one of the locations that they sent a lot of those cars to. Now, that scheme is all over and done with, but there's a car auction place on this airfield. That's why there's loads of cars here. Also, there is a racetrack here as well. Yeah, you can see it there, off on the left-hand side. Just coming into view. I've been around that racetrack in a Jaguar prototype car. Very, very fast, very, very fun. But yeah, I've driven all along this airfield, and yeah, it's pretty cool to see it represented in this.
Hello there. You must be Slack Solid 3, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Welcome to Bedford. I'm Scott, the owner of this Aero Club. Here at the club, we provide all the training lessons you need to get started and earn your private pilot license. Then, once you've earned your PPL, you can build up your flight hours and get more experience by taking people out on first flights. But before any of that, let's head outside and take a flight to get familiar with our aircraft and the local surroundings.
Super interesting airfield, this one. This airfield is where they actually developed the I can't remember what the system's actually called, but it's the system they use on aircraft carriers to basically wire catch and stop. I can't remember what the system itself is actually called, but yeah, super cool system. They also, on this site, they developed the Harrier jump jet control surface.
Today we will be flying in a Cessna 172 Skyhawk.
Electronic control system.
It's the main trainer airplane in our flight school. Our Cessna's got a glass cockpit and a 180 horsepower engine. Climbs well and is easy to fly. It's one sweet ride. I'm ready if you are, so hop in and buckle up. Let the good times roll.
How do I actually get in? Oh, enter. Oh, there you go.
Welcome aboard. While you settle in, let's go over our flight plan. After taking off, we will climb to 1,800 feet above sea level and then fly over the airport to enjoy the view. Ready? Why don't you start the engine for us?
Okay. It wants me just to do that.
Perfect. The wind is from 270 degrees direction with a speed of 9 knots, so we'll be taking off from runway 26.
Runway 26.
Okay, let me taxi to the runway. Now comes the fun part. After releasing the brakes and applying full power, we will speed up and take off once we reach 60 knots airspeed. We will be climbing at 75 knots, which is the recommended climbing speed for the Cessna Skyhawk. While climbing, we will follow a left-hand traffic pattern and make 2 turns. Don't worry if it sounds overwhelming, I am here to help. Release the parking brakes, otherwise we're not going anywhere.
Extra's working. Just verify that my rudder's working. Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Ready for takeoff? Apply full power to get us moving.
Okay.
You handle the yoke, and I'll take care of the pedals, steering the aircraft on the runway during takeoff.
Oh, okay. Speed is alive.
We have reached 55 knots. Pull the yoke a little bit to lift off.
Said we wanted to do a 75 climb, right? Oh, kind of a bit too fast. Oh.
Perfect climbing attitude and speed. I see you know what you're doing. We are approaching our first turn. As you'll see, the Cessna 172 requires very little yoke movement to turn. You can start turning left. We are 300 feet above the ground. I will retract the flaps. You keep climbing.
Very little rudder input as well.
Keep climbing and prepare for the next turn.
10 degrees.
Okay, turn left again. We are almost there. Remember, we need to climb to 1,800 feet. It will keep us 500 feet above the traffic pattern. I love the weather today. The clouds are beautiful, aren't they?
cares about the clouds?
There we
Try to
are,
fly.
1,800 feet above sea level and 500 feet above the traffic pattern. We have safe separation with the other airplanes. Look around, see our airport? Let's fly over it.
Yeah. That is very cool. Does it want me head towards the airport? Okay. Give it a bit of rudder. Just a touch. Look at that. There you go. A little bit high still.
Excellent. I know that you're busy
Mixture down a
navigating
bit.
and controlling the plane, but don't forget to enjoy the view.
Back.
Well done. I believe you have a talent for piloting. I hope you enjoyed the flight. Let's head back to the ground now.
Oh, I'm not landing. Don't trust me, I guess.
I'm glad that we flew together today. This might be the first chapter in your pilot's journey, if you want to embark on it. Let's catch up at our headquarters. You seemed comfortable out there. I'm sure you will get your PPL in no time. There's a laptop in the office that shows all the certification information you'll need for your PPL exam. Take a look. Here you can see all the different certifications you can pass throughout your career. Your first step is to work towards your private pilot license.
Interesting you don't have a private pilot license for the rotorcraft helicopters. You just go straight into airplane and then straight into commercial license for it. Certainly not how it works in real life. Obviously this is a game. Okay.
All the training lessons you'll need to pass the PPL exam are available here. Make sure you're comfortable with these before taking the exam.
Okay. So it covers quite a bit, actually. Well, that's training for it. Let's just take the exam. 2,000. Gonna be poor by the end of this. Clouds, initial climb. Downwind, base, final, and landing. Let's give it a go, see if we can crash a Cessna.
It's time. Your first ever check ride. Start by removing the covers and chocks, then join me inside.
I haven't got mouse control. Oh, there you go. Cool. Is that... View. Static. And chokes. Oh. Control E. I do want to eventually do the proper
Your
startups.
goal
and
is to
everything like
complete
that,
a
but
left-hand traffic pattern, respecting flight path
probably
and all required speeds. Rely on what you have learned in your trainings, and you'll be fine. Now,
probably want to
show
get
me
all
the
the
best traffic
buttons
pattern that you've
set
got.
up on my HOTAS setup. Right, that's off. Right, where are we going?
Echo Golf Bravo Foxtrot Traffic Cessna Golf. Uniform India Lima Zulu is taxiing to runway 26.
Just make sure the brakes. Yeah, my brakes are working. Well, where does it want me to go? Over there. Okay. I think when I'm moving the rudder, I'm also pressing the brake. Need to work on that.
Echo Golf Bravo Foxtrot Traffic Cessna Golf. Uniform India Lima Zulu, taking off runway 26 left, closed traffic.
Seems clear left and right. Give me that power. Six left. I think it's this. Yeah. Right here. I need a bit more power. Do a roll and take off. Hold nose down. Full power. Lift off here. Whoop. Lift up. Almost. I'm used to my rudders being inverted. Might have to set that. At 72, right? Is the ideal climb rate. Come back slightly on the throttle.
Don't sink, don't sink, don't sink.
Right. Okay, once we climb up, that's what we're doing. $15 like that. Back slightly on the throttle. We shouldn't have to have max throttle. slowing down slightly. We're maintaining. Speak to ATC.
Echo Golf Bravo Foxtrot Traffic Cessna Golf.
Alright,
Uniform
a little bit
India
high.
Lima Zulu 1 miles, southeast 1,400 feet inbound to land runway 26.
Need to. Lead some speed off. I'm going way too fast. A little bit of flaps out. Oh. It's not letting me announce. Go full flaps.
Echo Golf Bravo Foxtrot Traffic Cessna Golf. Uniform India Lima Zulu is on final runway 26 to land.
Lead off. Speed. Flaps are full. Coming in. 67 knots, 66 knots. Not on the center line, but hey ho. I need to invert my rudders. My legs are like getting confused. Stop and hold short where? All the way back there. You want me to do a Yui? Okay. Shouldn't I announce that to ATC? Just put the yoke down while I'm doing this. Gonna need quite a bit of power. Put the brake on the right hand side. Force around. Oh, she didn't like that. Come back slightly on the throttle. Come back a bit more. Starting to ease off on that throttle for the hold short. Ease into it. Start to apply brakes.
Echo Golf Bravo Foxtrot Traffic Cessna Golf. Uniform India Lima Zulu is taxiing to parking.
Yeah, about 1,000 RPM. Just slightly more than that. Shouldn't need more than that to taxi. Reduce it a bit more. Right, slightly. And in we are. There we go. Park a brake. And then pull the mixture.
Congratulations. You're on your way to become one hell of a pilot.
Oh, wow. Quite an A. Plane handling. That's fair, I think. I was way too fast on the in, but I managed to scrub speed, so cool. So we now have our PPL, right? Yeah. Cool. We've got Xbox points.
Congratulations on passing your PPL exam. Hopefully that's the first of many steps on your career path. Your PPL allows you to fly recreationally and begin to build up your flight hours. First flight missions are a great way to increase your experience. Let's go back to headquarters and review the specializations board to learn more. As you can see, the career journey of a pilot can take many different paths. As I said earlier, your PPL is the first step, allowing you to fly recreationally and perform first flight missions, taking people on tours around the local area.
Okay.
As you build up your flight hours and earn more certifications, other specializations will become available. Take a look around, then when you're ready, head to the missions list to see what's available.
Cool. Okay, so we can do these missions. Oh wow, that's cool. Powered lift rate and... Oh. There's nowhere near as many mission specializations available for rotorcraft. That's really cool though. Mission.
On this map, you can see all the missions currently available to you.
You can see that the UK's been split in. That's probably the aerial photography.
There's one mission
That's causing that. Oh. That's Clapham, not Bedford. Well, I suppose Bedford, yeah. I know a guy called Mark in Bedford, so that's quite funny. Bedford Flying Club. Cool. Obviously I can't get money for this, right? Because I'm not a commercial pilot. It would be illegal for me to, as they say in the UK, do this for hire or reward. Robin Williams. And this. Static port. Shocks. There we go. Go in.
Everything's ready, George. You can initiate boarding. Roger that.
I haven't got the trim set up actually. Pitch trim. Can I set that real quick? Go on the throttle body. It's not called the same. The elevator trim, wouldn't it? Don't want that. Odd, these are some of my buttons on my throttle aren't coming up. I think I need to reflash the firmware on it. I could do it with I could do it with my stick actually. So trim nose down, go that way. No. Just 29. And then go up that way, 27. Flaps I want up, mixture is in, throttle is set. Set rudder trim. Don't think I have a rudder set, but that'll do for now. So I can set the trim, it means that I can maintain the altitude a bit easier. So Control E, I guess. Not letting me. Huh. 50. That. It's not letting me start the.
Finally a chance to share what flying is all about, Captain. Hey, Captain, meet Mark. He's keen on discovering the sights around Clapham. He's one of our friends, so I'm counting on you to treat him well and show him around. By the way, he's got a sibling with him. If the seatbelts are fastened, you're ready for takeoff. Captain, time to fly.
Okay.
Echo Golf Bravo Foxtrot Traffic Cessna Golf. Papa Romeo Yankee Hotel is taxiing to runway 08.
Okay. So, and also, let me just.
Nice to meet you, Captain.
Yeah, that's
I'm Mark.
working.
Never had the chance to fly over Bedford before, and I'm thrilled. So I'm counting on you to show me lots of cool stuff around my place.
Hey, I'm Sarah, Mark's sister. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you both, I suppose. Can't really reply to you in the game. I've got some track IR, I just don't have it plugged in at the moment. Y climb. I'm just seeing that on the 55 rotate X, G, Y. I don't know what they mean. Just crawling along. Hang on.
Special flight for me.
Echo
I'm
Golf
excited,
Bravo
but also
Foxtrot
kind of
traffic,
anxious.
Cessna Golf.
Hope that's normal.
Papa Romeo Yankee Hotel, taking off runway 08 departure to the south.
Okay, so we're going off to the left. To the south. That's not right. East-west runway. Taken off into the east. Do that type of turn in a Cessna. Okay. Right. Getting confused with my rudder. There we go. Rotate.
This sensation is fantastic.
-10-degree incline. Didn't take off with any flaps actually. Slow down a bit.
Look, the Earth is unfolding before our eyes. I love it.
little bit too aggressive on the rudder. That's quite sensitive, actually.
Mark, everything okay?
Our pilot is giving us the VIP treatment. It's such a great moment.
Good. I'll leave it to you then. Enjoy the flight.
Don't tell him I just passed my PPL. Alright, so where does this want to be?
We feel really safe. George was right, there's no sense of vertigo at all.
Pulling the nose down. Should want to pull it up. We'll go up by pulling it down.
Remember this spot, bro. This is where you fell and messed up your new shoes. Mom was so mad at you.
Saying
Good old times.
right, I think. With that trim setting, that should hold me up. If you look at trim in the right hand corner, bottom right hand corner, it keeps going down or okay. Cramping a little bit.
Relax, Mark. You're gripping the seat so hard you're going to break your hand.
Keep setting the takeoff into like that position on the trim.
Look, the rooftops here. Beautiful.
It's great seeing the world from this angle.
Speed am I going?
What's that weird jolt? Are we going down?
It's me. My bad, dude. Trying to slow us down, buddy, so you can get a better view of Clapham, of all places. Put some flaps out. Help us maintain. 15 flat flips in, that'll do. Gives a bit more drag. Pushing us around on the rudder.
You can see every detail. Look, that's our childhood school.
Wish I
Are
could
you
look,
sure?
buddy.
Yes, I can see it too. This flight is full of surprises.
She
It's an
sounds
incredible moment to
incredibly
share.
excited.
I love it.
Marks, on the other hand, genuinely does. Bring the flaps in. Increase throttle. Get back to the airport. Go full throttle for this. Fuel at 34%.
Echo Golf Bravo Foxtrot Traffic Cessna Golf. Papa Romeo Yankee Hotel, 5 miles south, 1,100 feet inbound to land runway 08.
When we took off, I thought there should have been a drum roll or something.
Okay, it's not like getting an RPM error warning. Pull back on the throttle a bit. Going a bit fast for a Cessna. Never thought I'd actually say that, but pull back on the throttle, pitch up slightly, try and reduce some speed. Windy. Could be some thermals.
It's like the world is laid out in front of me.
About 2,000 RPM ish. Coming back into this pattern entry they want us to
Welcome
be at.
back, aviators. Are you okay, Mark? Ready to give it a go again?
Great flight over my beloved Clapham. Let's do it again.
What an amazing ride. Loved it.
Scrubbing some speed off. And the RPM up. Can maintain this around sort of 88, 85, 88. We're a little bit too high. We're a little bit high still, so come back on the speed, pull up slightly. Still ascending. Come back on the speed. Grab that speed off. Mixture. Don't know what's going on with my trim. That's quite annoying to be fair. So I'm constantly having to have my hand on the stick. Fairly tight turn coming up. Rudder into it. Follow it around with the ailerons. A little bit power. Still ruddering through. Bringing me down slightly, but I'm following the boxes. Pull back slightly on the throttle. Don't need as much as we did. Track IR on this will be so good. Throttle for the turn.
Stall.
Ooh.
What's with the turbulence? Should I be worried?
No, you shouldn't be worried. Don't worry, man. Just going a little bit too slow. My bad. I'm guessing that marks against me for the ride smoothness that it said at the start. Come back on the throttle. Don't need as much. I don't know what the landing speed is for this though. Ready to hard rudder, get some RPMs in.
The bump, it's shaking a lot.
I don't know. What do you expect? It's a Cessna.
I can't take it anymore. Enough with the bumps. Please.
It's having me do a really tight turn there, Mark. Chill out.
Echo Golf Bravo Foxtrot traffic Cessna Golf. Papa Romeo Yankee Hotel is on final runway 08 to land.
Oh, this is really bad. Oh. Mark, I think we're going to have to do a go around. Else it would be really bumpy. Really, really bumpy, buddy. We're doing an emergency climb there, buddy. Get up to 1,000 feet. And then we'll come back round.
What was that? Are we going down?
We're not going down, man. Chill, chill, chill. I feel like I've flown that quite well, and then, yeah, the landing. Could not stick the landing. It's very, very tight, the turns that it was having me do. Where is this? Final. Okay. So I want to be at the end of that. Come back on the RPM slightly. Just complaining about it. Oh, going too fast. Way too fast. Appropriate path really come further out here and then go in. I don't know why. Or I could have come straight in, couldn't I? Yeah, I think I could have. Not turning in now. Do a gentle turn. Keep Mark happy. coming down. Don't want to come down at 1,000 feet a minute. 500 is fine. Lead off some speed. There we are. That's better. Little bit of rudder, just to help it. Another flaps.
500.
It's fine. Didn't like me.
Gave me some serious chills.
Yeah, it would do. Came off the bloody runway there, Mark. That would give me chills as well. Such tight turns. Wait a minute, I'm gonna think you're gonna get cut in half. Well, that's rudder as far as it'll go. So that means the wheel's not going any further. You follow those blue arrows, you're just not going to get to where you need to go. There you go.
I believe you've got what it takes to bounce back and make it right. I'm sure our guests had a thrill over their home region anyway.
Oh, bugger off. That was perfect up until the landing. Well, maybe not perfect, but... Flight smoothness. Oh my god, I'm so disgraced. Cool, level 2.
Nice work completing your first mission. Continue building your flight hours by completing more missions, and you'll be ready to move on to your CPL in no time.
Right. Commercial. Okay, so we need to do one other mission, and then we can do it. Start getting paid. Oh, that's a lot of missions.
Here's all the first flight missions available right now. Take your pick which one you want to tackle next.
Where is this? Oh, over Cambridge. That would be cool. Old Warden Aerodrome. This is a old World War II landing strip. That would be pretty cool. Chicksands. That's a British Army base. British Army Intelligence Corps are their base there. Clop Hill. I grew up there. That's so cool. That's so cool. Tell you where I lived. I lived right there. In that house right there. That's crazy. That'll be cool. Let's do that one. I need to get my track IR set up so I can actually look out the window while flying. Let's see if it works this time as well. It was being a bit buggy last time. Robin Williams. Still think he looks like Robin Williams. Static port and the chocks.
TOS system test. Okay.
Emma, initiate boarding.
Well noted.
Oh. Hello. Alright, just do the controller you start. I've got the mixture in the right
This may be
spot.
just another day at the office for you, Captain, but for everyone here, it's a special occasion.
No GPS
Captain,
position.
please welcome aboard James and his son. We know them well here and wanted to treat them to a flight over their place for a while. If the seatbelts are fastened, you're ready for takeoff. Engine started. Let's go.
I mean, technically, you got to go through checklists and stuff, but okay. All we need is our seatbelts. You right? Hello?
Echo Golf Tango Hotel, traffic Cessna Golf. November Delta Juliet Kilo is taxiing to runway 20.
Again, it wants these really, really tight turns. It must be like the AI generated
I'm James.
paths
Hey there,
based
I'm
on
Ben.
the
It's so great hanging
aerial
out with you
footage
today. By
that it's
hanging out, I mean
analyzed
flying.
and just doesn't understand where you can go. I'm pretty sure. Ooh, just doesn't want to go. Oh, I think I had the bug, the right click bug. Wasn't accepting input from my rudder. That's cool. just hold short here.
Are we going?
Oh. Okay. Where does it want me to? Where is the runway? Oh, okay. This is actually what this airport is like. It is basically just a field. This is a place called Old Warden. Not too far away from where I currently live either. But I grew up in this area. Where's the initial climb? Are we gonna go? That right click bug. Don't believe I'm in the center, but just push down on the yoke.
It's so satisfying feeling the plane lift off.
Me too. Me too. That's it. I feel grateful because we were going to go into some trees, mate. If we didn't take off. Come out. Need to work out how to set my views up and everything. Haven't done that yet. Like I said at the start of the stream, this is literally the first time playing the game, so just didn't have the opportunity when it first came out.
You must feel like the king of the world when you fly over our beautiful region at sunset. Definitely need to try that someday.
Trim's not working properly for me. Keeps like resetting, so need to have a look at that. I'm actually quite interested to see what this is like.
Pictures are going to be amazing.
Like I said,
we should post them on our story.
This village we're flying over, Clockhill, is the village I grew up in. So we're going too fast on the RPM. Bring that back. Touch.
Awesome.
I see the roofs. Look over there. It's amazing. I recognize everything down there.
So those are the lakes on the left-hand side. They used to be quarries when I was growing up there. So cool. Need to come down a bit. To a little bit of flaps. Integrate flaps.
My house. That's a bummer. I think I totally missed it. I might be a softie, but I'll hold on to this memory with you always. Everything I see makes a great photo. Recognize almost everything below.
So do I. I grew up here.
This crazy lunatic quickly learns that
So I was texting my mates that also live in this particular area that I'm streaming at the moment, and they should watch me. Shouldn't be stalling.
Echo Golf Tango Hotel Traffic Cessna Golf. November Delta Juliet Kilo 5 miles, southwest 1,400 feet inbound to land runway 20.
We love this place so much. It's very special for us flying over here with you, Captain.
I'm flying with James, one of my close mates. It's called James, and he lived in that village that we, or he used to live in the village that we flew over. He lives outside of London now. I don't particularly like the tight turns it has me do in this Cessna. Runway 20, we're about halfway there by the looks of it. Looking at that right hand screen. I'll be looking on RPM, bring that back slightly. Don't need to be so aggressive with it.
I have to remind myself to close my mouth.
Almost there, guys. So James having a good time? Ready for another round?
The flight went so well. Great thrills.
Start to lose a bit of altitude, scrub a little bit of speed as well.
Quite an experience. I recommend it.
How's that having me go in? Pull back on the RPM a bit. Angle upwards slightly so we're still maintaining around 1060, 1080. Scrubbing a bit of that speed off as we're coming into final. The perspective is really bad on this. Probably going to go a little bit further and then come back. I might sweep out slightly. On the outside of these boxes. Coming into Old Warden. Coming in, just turning on to final now. Turn it. 10 degrees. Don't maintain that. Coming back on the throttle a bit. Then back. Start to bring. Have we still got flaps? We have still got flaps out. So actually we can really come back down on the speed.
Echo Golf Tango Hotel, traffic Cessna Golf. November Delta Juliet Kilo is on final runway 20 to land.
Maximum flaps. I don't know what the flap speeds are on this, so obviously try and do a nice smooth landing.
Smooth as silk.
Oh, it's not smooth. Hit a bump. That was not smooth at all. You give me credit where credit is not due, James. That was not smooth. Forgot about that. Pushing my rudders away. My pedals. Come up to about 1000 RPM. But it seems taxi good. Not too fast, not too slow. Just right. Put flaps in. Pull her up to the parking stand. That's a long old taxi in a Cessna. Just go across the field. I suppose you gotta be strict with yourself early on because you can't be doing this with larger aircraft and whatnot. So if you're strict now, it should stick with you when you're in the bigger boys. Can control it with the ailerons actually. That's interesting. Come up slightly. Like I said, old Warden, old World War II base. Don't 100% know what was stationed here. I imagine Spitfires, Hurricanes, Americans and British. Potentially Polish as well. Or French. A lot of French pilots came over during the Second World War. It's interesting because I haven't flown with, like, played around with the instruments at all, so I wonder whether or not that's going to be a thing in one of the later ratings. It must be because you can go all the way up to airliner, right? So you're not going to be flying any of those by a visual. Well, if you are, something's gone terribly wrong. Let's increase the throttle a bit. It. Come on. Stuck on a hill or something. Stuck on a bit of grass. I was quite successful. You know, we landed. We almost tipped the plane over, but we landed. So. Back on that throttle, going way too quick. Okay, it wants me to go through aircraft by the looks of that, so I'm not going to do that. It'd be very expensive. Increase throttle to, like I said, about 1,000 is good in this thing. Throttle off. Around for parking. Start to apply those brakes.
No easy to win over the locals, but seeing them smile says it all. Well done, pilot.
Cool. Kill the mixture, I guess. There we go. That's better. Flight smoothness 100%. radio communications flap extended at max speed. Yeah, fair enough. I need to look up what the Cessna... What is this, a 152? Is this 152? 172. Yeah, it's 172, right?
You've built up enough flight hours. If you pass your CPL, you can begin to get paid for successful missions.
Oh, okay, cool. Cessna 172 flap speeds 10 degrees, 110 knots, 20 degrees, 85 knots. Okay, that'll be it. I need to be, when I'm going like full flaps like that, I need to be at 85 or below. That makes sense. Hello, doggo. Commercial. KVNY. Where's that? Oh, America. Fancy. Load times haven't been too bad with me on this. Saying that. Okay, there we go. You alright, Jim? The pilot of your dreams, eh? Oh. There. Static port. PO cover. There we go. Easy start. Press that button.
Welcome to your CPL check ride, the last stop on your way to become a true professional pilot. For this check ride, you will complete a cross-country flight through Los Angeles County, taking off from Van Nuys Airport and then landing at Bob Hope Airport. You can start when you are ready.
Ooh.
Van Nuys Ground Cessna Golf.
Way in the way.
November Delta Juliet Kilo with Oscar request taxi to the active departure
We've got
to
to
the
come
east.
out of here.
Cessna Golf.
I don't know how to
November Delta
do
Juliet
like
Kilo
steps
taxi
for this
2,
thing.
and hold
We're
short
going over
of
here
runway
though.
16
So,
right using taxiway
out of here.
Alpha 1 Charlie. Contact tower on 120.2 when ready.
Okay. Don't think I need to pay attention to anything that the ATC says at the moment. Acknowledge taxi.
Taxi to and hold short runway 16 right via taxiway Alpha
Oh, that's bad.
1 Charlie
There you go.
Cessna Delta Juliet Kilo.
Mixture level wasn't synced up to my controls. But luckily I caught it. Alright, let's go. Time to become a commercial pilot. Started getting paid for this. Oh, we got way too fast. Bring it back down. That fire truck, yeah. Start to brake. Am I not in the box?
Van Nuys Tower, Cessna Golf. November, Delta Juliet, Kilo ready at runway 16 right departure to the east.
Cessna Golf, November Delta Juliet Kilo altimeter 29.902 east departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 16 right.
Cleared for takeoff runway 16 right, Cessna Delta Juliet Kilo.
Probably do a rolling takeoff again. Just line up the center line. Bit more over. There we go. We've got plenty of runway. Okie dokie. Yoke down. Full power. Oh. Flaps are up, yeah. Not doing a flaps takeoff. 55. Go back.
Cessna Delta Juliet Kilo continue for east departure.
Van Nuys Tower, Cessna Golf. November Delta Juliet Kilo continue for east departure.
Don't know what it's complaining about. Quite annoying. There we go. Maybe too high. Not following the flight plan, maybe? I don't know. No more than 10 degrees. Too high, really. Come back on the throttle, slow down a bit. We're going quite fast. Half mile to long final entry. Okie dokie. Land on runway. Okie dokie. Runway in sight.
Cessna Delta Juliet Kilo leaving my airspace, frequency change approved.
Roger that.
Van Nuys Tower, Cessna Golf. November Delta Juliet Kilo frequency change. Burbank Tower, Cessna Golf. November Delta Juliet Kilo is 4 miles west 1,900 feet with India to land.
Cessna Golf, November Delta Juliet Kilo Burbank Tower. Altimeter 29.902, fly straight in runway 8.
Flaps out to half.
Fly straight in runway 8 Cessna Delta Juliet Kilo.
Cessna Delta Juliet Kilo, follow the Cessna Skyhawk on final. Wind 258 at 6. Cleared to land runway 8.
Don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink, don't sink.
Cessna Delta Juliet Kilo, did you hear my last transmission?
Yeah, I did. My bad.
Cleared to land runway 8 Cessna Delta Juliet Kilo.
500.
They were too high still. Didn't get that. Got full flaps. Speed down.
Cessna Delta Juliet Kilo, turn next taxiway.
I had the engine running that entire time, didn't I? Forgot to kill the engine. That's probably why. So we can turn around.
Cessna Delta Juliet Kilo, exit runway when able.
Yep.
Cessna Delta Juliet Kilo, contact ground on 123.9er.
123.9er Cessna Delta Juliet Kilo.
Oh, it's moved. Go up to 1,000. And move.
Burbank Ground Cessna Golf. November Delta Juliet Kilo taxi to parking.
To general aviation parking.
Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Delta Cross runway Tree Delta Bravo Cessna Delta Juliet Kilo.
It wants me to go off to the right, just to go off to the left. Don't understand that. Well, this time I didn't get, slow it down a bit, I didn't get a flap speed warning because I looked up how fast you need to be for the flaps, so hopefully I get a little bit better. What's this van doing? Missed the van. Come and park my Cessna next to this very expensive jet. looks a bit out of place here. Oh. Set the parking brake. Then pull the mixture.
You've performed great today. Keep the same attitude, and I'm sure that you will have great
We're in
piloting
America
career.
at the minute. Los Angeles, so I was doing my commercial pilot. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Plane handling 100%. Aviator performance 100%. Natural born pilot right here. Yeah, we were in Los Angeles, Bob Hope Airport, flying to Burbank, I think it was. That was just for that. Getting my commercial
now you
pilot
are able
license.
to earn money for completing missions.
Oh, Scott here. Let me know I can earn money now. I was flying. I flew over Clop Hill earlier, Jack. We can do ferry flights now.
You're ready to take the next step. I have a mission lined up for you. Prove you can handle this, and more opportunities will come your way.
Cheers, Scott. So, I flew out of Old Warden Aerodrome and went over to Clop Hill. Did a sightseeing tour of Clop Hill. For anyone watching this after the fact, Jack's one of my real life mates, my best mate. This is where he used to live, right here. This is the pub we used to drink in. Yeah, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, it's a new version that came out. That's the causeway down there. It's Jimmy's house over there. It's even got the car park for the Flying Horse. That's crazy. But my main base that I've set, oh, Haynesville stand. This is pretty cool. That's crazy. I've got my main base set up at Castle Dairy Farm. Jack. That's crazy. That is genuinely crazy. My main base is set up over here, Bedford. So that's on the runway. Bedford Autodrome. That's where Jack used to work, is over there. Loads of cars on the runway. Right, let's go and do this mission, shall we? So, those are all the missions I can do at the moment, but there's a new one over here. Where's this? Trabach. Where is this? It's got to be in Germany, right? Is that Germany? Or is that too north for Germany? No, that is Germany, yeah. So I need to take a 172 Skyhawk to home base Megan Draron. Probably butchered that. Apologies if you're from that area. Alright, let's do it. Why does it not let me accept in the mission? Oh, there you go. Cool. Mixture back in. Flaps up. Do a flaps down takeoff actually. See what that's like. The old Cessna. It's Robin Williams, my character. Looks like Robin Williams. Where's my mouse? There it is. Take those off. Static port cover, PO cover, and chocks. There you go. Right. Cheat start. Control E. I will get the checklist and all that sorted out.
It's Julia Reichert.
Next stream.
Thanks for accepting the job. I'm your contact here.
Let's turn on
Today's
that.
lucky bird heading to Numidgendron is this charming little 172 Skyhawk. The owner's aircraft was in for maintenance, and now that it's fixed, he wants it flown back.
Fuel selector
He's
should
already
be in the
waiting
middle.
for it. His name's Mr. Michael Klimek.
Take off the
Now
parking
give this
brake.
beautiful bird the VIP treatment it deserves. Take care.
Right. They're free. Brakes are working. That's working. That's working. Throttle's working. Okay.
Echo Delta Romeo, Mike Traffic Cessna Delta. Zulu Victor Delta
I've
Oscar
actually
is
just got to
taxiing
roll
to runway
forward.
tree 6.
Okay. It's a little bit buggy around these like small airports, I think. It doesn't know what the hell it's doing. Obviously it's AI that's programmed like where all the taxi runways are and stuff.
Echo Delta Romeo Mike Traffic Cessna Delta. Zulu Victor Delta Oscar taking off runway tree 6 south departure.
Tree 6. And, oh, I've got to go all the way to the end and turn around. So why not just have me go down the field? Yeah. Long old bloody field runway. Like really, I could take off like halfway down the runway with this thing. Oh yeah, I was gonna do a flaps down. Do like 10% flaps. See what that does. Oh no, it shouldn't need to actually put the flaps in, because that'll mess up my my speed. Come on. taking it a bit wide. It does really, really like tight turns, but there's no way that this thing can do it. Just take out a couple of trees with my wing. Come on. Turn around. Power around this corner. I think I'm actually on it. That'll do. Go over to that pink line slightly. There you go. That should be on center. Alive. Here we go. We'll maintain a climb speed of 72 knots. So keep adjusting the attitude. Give me 72 knots. Give me a best climb rate, apparently.
500.
We're only 500 above. Even though at sea level we're 1500 at the moment. Oh. There. Wants me to climb to 2400 feet. A bit slow. Start making that turn. A little bit of rudder, just give it a help around the corner. There we go. Back a bit on the throttle. Oh, getting some nice music now. Need to work out what's going on with trim as well. Not letting me trim the aircraft and have it stick unless I'm misunderstanding something. Bit higher at the minute. Come back down. Push the throttle off. Need to fit a radio in this thing so I can listen to some music or something. Play around with a mixture a bit, run it a bit leaner.
Echo Delta Romeo, Delta Traffic, Cessna Delta. Zulu Victor Delta Oscar 5 miles northeast, 2,400 feet inbound to land runway 27.
Look at the scenery outside. Quite loud. You see we're crabbing slightly. Crosswind. Where is the bloody runway? How do I... Is it going from left to right on there? The flight plan wants me to go this way. I'll zoom in on the range on here. That's not giving me any useful information. Am I landing like the coming towards me maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. Runway 27, I think I'm flying over the top of it and coming towards it. By the looks of that flight plan. Could be wrong though. Juice. Very complicated flight path in front of me. If you don't stick to the flight path though, it penalises you, so whack up, try and get a bit higher. It wants me to be higher. Go to right rudder. Now it wants me to come back down. Oh. Because I got that sound, I imagine it'll impact my smoothness score. This is in Germany at the moment, this mission. But it will unlock missions in Bedfordshire if I do it. still quite high. I don't know what I am above the ground though. The ground seems really close. Above sea level, I'm 1950-ish. The ground seems really close. So I don't know how close I am to the ground at the moment. Bring that throttle back a bit. False advertising. Do you mean I got you here on false pretenses? Still can't see the runway. That's a little bit worrying. Come back on the throttle a touch because we are going quite fast. I'm going to put flaps out to
500.
10. It's available on Xbox. There's the runway. Okay. Line up with the runway. Let's reduce our speed down massively. Way too fast. Oh, I forgot to tell ATC, because yeah, there's an ATC tower out here for this hill. Don't fucking hit the wheeled out of the runway. Jesus Christ. It's a short runway, man. Oh, thanks, Jack. Aircraft crashed. That's not good. Right, announce final. Are we going fast? I'm going fast enough for flaps. Full flaps. So that means we can go even slower.
Echo, Delta Romeo, Delta Traffic Cessna,
there.
Delta. Zulu Victor Delta Oscar is on final runway 27 to land.
Going too slow now.
500.
Grab her in. That was a hard landing. Fully on the brakes. I'm gonna imagine it's gonna want me to come out like here. Give myself some RPM. Oh, fuck off. It penalises you for everything. Where's the ATC here? There is no ATC. Bring the flaps in, mixtures in. Come up to about 1,000 RPM. That's what it seems to be happy at when taxiing. Bit faster, I think the field is slowing me down too much.
You finally made it, Captain. I know this kind of flights can be rough, but I'm sure you did your best. Welcome to Numajendron.
Cool. We can go back to England now. Fly around Bedfordshire. You know what I mean by Robin Williams? I made him look like this. He looks like Robin Williams. Hello. Are you hungry? Hey? What are you doing? Oh, got some money. Even though I crashed the aircraft, I still got money. Oh, took a hit to my reputation. Crashing that aircraft.
I see you've made good progress so far. I think you will need a space of your own. You can take this desk. It's been empty for a while.
Oh, got a desk job. Cheers, Chip. I look like Robin Williams. I guess that's a compliment. I quite like Robin Williams. Okay, so we can do those two things now. We've got 1,500 credits. So if we want to fly at night, it's 7,500. 10,000 credits per instrument rating. That would be useful actually. Allows you to navigate when... Oh, okay, so that means you can actually fly in bad weather. That's pretty cool. That's more powerful multi-engine aircraft. That makes sense. High performance aircraft. Okay, tailwind. Those would be like crop dusters and things like that, I'm guessing. The tailwind endorsements. Yeah. Air tractor. Cool. But to do all of that, we need money. So need to stop crashing planes. Alright, that's in Germany, but let's go back to Blighty. Where's that one? It wants me to go to St. Ives. Over to there. Where's that? Whiten. Never been there before. It's an interesting aircraft. Runway. I've seen that. Where was that? Shefford, wasn't it? Yeah, Shefford. Prairie flight. Mrs. Harrison wants us to take her aeroplane back to Huntington. I think we can do that. Mrs. Harrison. I've always brought an aircraft back. I've never crashed. So there you go. Don't believe what people tell you. I've always brought aircraft back in the safest manner possible. We totally didn't land in some trees last mission. I'm ready for this. cheat start.
Appreciate your help today, Cap. It's Paul here. Today's task is to fly this 172 Skyhawk up to Upwood Glider Field as soon as possible. The owner had to get her aircraft repaired over there. Now it's ready, so she needs someone to fly it back to her. She is already waiting for it. Her name's Mrs. Susan Harrison. Treat this aircraft like a newborn baby. That's it for me. See you.
Alright, Susan, we're gonna get our back to you. Don't worry.
Echo Golf Whiskey Echo Traffic Cessna Golf. India Papa Alpha Delta is taxiing to runway 2.
What? Did that crash the aircraft? What the hell did...
Echo Golf Whiskey Echo Traffic Cessna Golf.
Is that like a hole
India
in
Papa
the
Alpha Delta
field?
is taxiing to runway 2.
Oh, look. There's like parts of the field that weren't loaded in. That's crap. That means like this mission won't give me as much now because yeah, look, I'm like falling through the world. Maybe I can...
Echo Golf Whiskey Echo Traffic Cessna Golf. India Papa Alpha
Maybe I can
Delta
avoid it.
is taxiing to runway 2.
Go over this way, maybe? There we go.
Echo Golf Whiskey Echo Traffic Cessna Golf. India Papa Alpha Delta taking off runway 2 north departure.
Don't actually know where the runway is. Oh, it's over there. Oh, it's one of these where you have to go to the end of the runway and turn around again. It's annoying, this is. Take off. .55 knots. Retake. hit a molehill. Yeah. It's like that part of the map hadn't loaded, so the plane was just falling through it. So yeah, those are quarries, Jim. Just outside of Shepard. Can't look around as much as I'd like to. Show where we are on here. Potton's off to our left. Nice part of the country, this. Nice and green, rural. That's Sandy. That might be Sandy TV broadcast tower there. Not entirely sure. Could be wrong on that. Can't see the A1 anywhere though. Throttle back a bit. It's a shame about the the trim, because I'd be able to sightsee a lot more if I could sort the trim out. But basically, that's what happens when I let go of the stick. So I should be able to trim this. Trimming this to go up at the moment. So I've let go of the stick. The trims just keep coming down on its own. So don't know why. I'll have to have a look at that. can get a bit more speed out of the engine. I think a little bit more flat. So putting energy in going forward instead of going up. Ooh, 210 knots. You can actually afford to come down ever so slightly. $115, 118 knots. Now we're cooking with gas. Just bringing it down ever so slightly. Come on, 120 knots. There we go. Flying as flat as possible. Just little micro adjustments I'm having to do. Wonder if you can actually see the yoke. We'll pull back slightly. You see that I'm having to do these little micro adjustments. Not full throttle. Potentially go a bit more. If I lean the mixture out slightly, I wonder whether or not that will give me a bit more performance, a bit more oxygen in the tank. Stop her bumping around a bit. Oh, bit too far there. Forward to come down a bit more. Throttle back, take that warning away. We're redlining her. 127 knots. Trying to get everything we can out of this little 172 Skyhawk. Eight nautical miles to the glider field. Literally going as fast as this plane will allow me to go at the moment. Without nosediving. We are going up slightly. You can afford to come down by about 1,000 feet. Sorry, 100 feet. ATC.
Echo Golf Romeo Mike traffic Cessna Golf. India Papa Alpha Delta 5 miles south 1,700 feet inbound to land runway 5.
We're on the cusp now of potentially overspeeding. At 130. So we're touching 130 knots. There we go, 130. That's going pretty quick. Pretty quick for this thing anyway. Let me come over this way slightly. Flight pan's asking me to come over here. I will start to throttle back now though, as we're getting close to final. Gotta bring that speed back. Hey, how you doing, Nick? Why is he having me go all the way over there? Can I not just do a left here? Pull the throttle back a bit. Do flaps 10, 9 degrees, 10 degrees of flaps. I'm not doing all of that weird pattern that it wants me to do. I'm just going to go to base, I think. Are you at uni at the moment, or are you back home? Oh, cool. That's cool. Way too high. Don't know where the actual runway is. Is it that little tiny strip in front of me? Max speed. Might have to do a go around here. Coming in way too quick. Dropping full flaps, fuck it. Don't actually know what the runway is. Because of this little strip here, that looks like a taxiway. Come over to this bit. Wheeled out the... Okay. Didn't land on the runway. Couldn't tell what the runway was. Where do I have to go? Off to the right. You played any of this? The new flight sim? Oh, maybe that strip was the runway. I thought it was like a parking stand or a taxi. Yeah, it's quite buggy from what I hear. Like, not on this mission, on the previous mission I did, I was falling through the world and it said that I crashed the airplane. But it was because I was just falling through the world. So... yeah, to be fair. Speeding on the taxiway. Great. I don't think I'm getting 100% performance, aviator performance again on this one. It's not very happy with me. Slow up a bit. Sorry mate, you just got turned into minced meat. Go on. There we go. Creeper in.
Welcome to Huntington. I'm Mrs. Harrison. I'm really happy to get my plane back, but I have a feeling the flight might have been tough.
Huh?
I'd be ashamed to get it back in poor condition right after maintenance.
Nothing went wrong with the flight, love. I just didn't land on the runway. Because I didn't know where the runway was. Who's... oh, D? Because I yeah, oh, it was this flight. It was this flight where I was falling through the earth twice. So I had to, like, taxi the wrong way. So, yeah, great. Who's saying that you can't get a job? That's what you're going to university for, studying computer science, right? Is it computer science that you're studying, or is it engineering of some sort? I'm pretty sure it's computer science you were. Still leveled up. Crashed the airplane twice. Means experience at the end of the day. So for engineering, basically, yeah. Cool. We've unlocked something else. Flight seeing. Cool. wants me to go over onto the continent to do a flight seeing trip. Where is this? Venice. Nice. Should we good? Give it a load in. The download for this game is 12 gig. The rest of it is literally just streamed to your PC. Alright, let's see if we can scare some locals with my terrible flying. Trim's not working either. Can't get it to trim properly. But yeah, that makes no sense. Of course you're going to get a job. Might take you some time. You might have to do some like volunteer work. It is hard at the moment for youngsters, but you will get a job.
System test. Okay.
Everything's fine, Greta. You can initiate boarding.
Roger that.
Oh.
So, Captain, time to tour all the best spots, don't you think? For today's scenic flight, you're guiding Eleanor and her mom over our charming local town of Venice. Seatbelt fastened? Then you're all set. Captain, make this moment one to remember.
Is that assisting me with the mixture? Oh. I think you can get like faster speeds if you get the mixture right. Yeah. Because what happens if your internet goes out? You can't play the game. Like the full version of this game is like the Aviator edition is £200. So like if you have to have an internet connection to play that, that is a bit of a, you know.
Lima India Papa Victor
I've just been
traffic
busy with
Cessna
work
India.
and everything.
Juliet Oscar X-ray
Big
Tango
project
is
on.
taxiing to runway 5.
I haven't really done a huge amount since we did that VATSIM event.
Hi.
Really.
Thanks for taking us aboard.
Been pretty much busy
I'm
since
Eleanor.
Hey, I'm Federica, Eleanor's mom. Pleasure to meet you.
Where have I got to go? Stop and hold short. Oh, you're right. Hello. Stop looking at me. No. Gotta go into that van, I reckon. It's asking me to do way too tight turns. Oh, over the top of it.
Lima India Papa Victor traffic Cessna India. Juliet Oscar X-ray Tango, taking off runway 5 departure to the west.
I've spoken to Machin. I haven't seen Machin in a couple of days, but I speak to
A
Machin
bit
quite
nervous,
regularly.
but I'll be fine. Can't wait to see the view from up here.
Hang on, where have I got to go? Where's the runway? Got to be that way, right? I was speaking of Match here. I haven't seen him in a few days though. It was a bit weird of him, but Scott's gone and joined the army. So he's on. Are those those white dots? No, that can't. There's a fucking cone in there. That can't be the center line. Yeah, okay, this is the center. Yeah, Scott's joined the army. He's in basic training right now, so. He literally went to basic training like I think like the 11th of November, something like that. So
not sure if I'm
it wasn't that
actually
long
ready,
ago.
but no choice now. Ha! It's quite all right, actually.
Well, my speed's really low. Why's my speed low? Well, I got flaps. I got flaps up. That's why. Forgot to change them. Well, the odd thing about it though is
You're so smooth on the radio, Captain. Makes it look easy.
right.
I have a hard time flying the
Cheers,
aircraft
Eleanor.
and talking with the ground at the same time. That's for
I
sure.
can still talk to him on Discord and get almost an instant response from him while he's in basic. I don't understand that. They've changed a few things, I think. Yeah. He shouldn't even have his phone with him. Got my speed. Stay below 82 knots.
We're going way too fast.
Yeah, don't worry,
It would be
love.
nice to have
Don't
more time
worry,
to
love.
enjoy things.
You're gonna. I'll tell you what. I'll go full flaps for you. Well, Alex is. He must have passed his HGV C+E license then, I'm guessing. Or is he going straight into PPL and all that? Because I know that's what he was planning on doing. Oh, okay.
Last but not least, thanks for showing us that.
Oh, he's becoming an air traffic controller. So he's not going to go down the... because he told me he wanted to be an airline pilot.
Can't wait to show my photos to my friends. Everyone's gonna want to book a flight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, power to him, right? If that, at the end of the day, if that's what he enjoys doing, that's the most important thing. You never know, he might do that for a few years and then decide to do his PPL. And then maybe CPL. Yeah. Even PPLs
It's rolling out the red carpet for us.
are bloody expensive these days. Yeah, last time I looked at it, sort of minimum was like 12 grand or something. I'd still be interested in doing it. It's just quite a bit of money for something that you're not in. You're investing in potentially
Fantastic.
not getting any kind of return
Exactly what
other
I expected. Bring on the awesome pics of
enjoyment,
this scenic tour.
I suppose. But like, you've also got all the other costs involved, like aircraft. Even if you go into like a shared ownership, maintenance of that aircraft, storage of that aircraft, etc. So expensive these days. I guess at least with a CPL you get to
It's
fly.
amazing how clear
and
everything looks from up
you're just
there.
flying other people's aircraft.
I feel like I can see forever.
Or potentially. You haven't necessarily got all the other costs. Yeah. Or fly to a destination and have that as your holiday. Get in trouble for overspeeding with my flaps out.
This is so much more amazing than I expected.
That's right, Eleanor. You're with me. That's why it's amazing. Don't worry. I won't crash. I'll try not to crash.
Sunsets and sunrises must be amazing, Captain.
They're super cheesy. I have no idea what that warning is for. I imagine that warning's something to do with the flight plan that it's got loaded and you're off of your altitude or something. But I'm not following the flight plan. That's loaded into the Garmin anyway. It's their sort of cold, dead expressions. Oh, she's looking away from me.
Definitely a bucket list moment for me.
Hello? Look at me. Yeah, maybe.
Oh. Here you are, Torcello Basilica.
Oh. Here you are. I'm loving this so much. Let's get a little bit of rudder in. Would be good to do another event like we did before. The VATSIM event.
I've never seen anything like that.
Well, I don't know if it was a VATSIM event. The thing that Hegarty did. Yeah, it's always American. Okay, this is smooth AF flying. They better give me a bloody A rank for this. They're getting the best photos of their life. Look at that bank angle. How steady it is. Literally the palm of my hand is throbbing at the moment, holding this bank angle for these people taking these photos. Alright, let's flaps up. Did we do that 24-hour flight around the world thing? Where we did the shared cockpit and we swapped in and out, and he hosted it on his second PC.
Even the light seems different from up here.
That was a while ago now, actually. I can't remember if it was that last year or the year before. Oh. ATC announcement.
Lima India Papa, Victor Traffic Cessna India. Juliet Oscar X-Ray Tango 3 miles northeast 1,200 feet inbound to land runway 5.
Yeah, I think you're right, it might have been last year. I don't know, it's been so busy lately, it's all like merging into one. Still can't believe like COVID was 4 years ago. Yeah. Yep, that's what happens when you get older, mate. All merges into one. Can't remember what you did yesterday. Oh, do I have to announce final? No. Okay. Now I'm announcing final.
Lima India Papa, Victor Traffic Cessna India. Juliet Oscar X-Ray Tango is on final runway 5 to land.
It's actually quite hard to land on these because you don't know 100% where it is and like what the actual touchdown zone, like the touch zone is. I don't know if I'm going like way too far or whatever. Oh, bounced. I'm holding my brakes. We're gonna go into the sea. Yep, there we go. I don't know what goes on with that because it just like didn't slow down.
Back to the airport, guys.
Have my
So,
brakes
Eleanor,
on.
you want to fly again?
Can't wait to do it again.
Lima India Papa Victor traffic
At
Cessna
least everyone's
India.
happy.
Juliet Oscar X-ray Tango is taxiing to parking.
Fuck your brakes on. It is still a bit buggy, but like you say, in a couple of updates it'll probably be alright. I still think Microsoft Flight Simulator itself, 2020, has a place. I thought I was going quite slow, but obviously not. Can't turn these tight turns. I'm gonna hit that building. I'm gonna have to go around. I'm gonna hit that helicopter, I imagine. She's done. What's annoying though, if you go off the taxi path that they state, like, I think you get penalised for that.
You turned your passengers into flight addicts, haven't you? Anyway,
Haven't
I can
you?
see that anxiety has turned into excitement. Well done.
Oh my god, it's so cheesy. I'll lose a huge amount of points for going off the end there though. Flight smoothness 100%, look at that. But I don't get any bonus from aviator performance because I crashed. Because that could have been like easily up at A, maybe even S. Landing smoothness was rough. I need to work on my landings. Flight quality, mate. The quality of the flight sim. Come on, I flew perfect circles. Yeah. 1,600 credits there. Still got all my bonus. Look at the amount of. Are you telling me that those people paid 26,730 credits? Crazy. No, I got that reputation back. Level up, level 7. There you go. How much money we got? I kind of want to save up to 10 grand to get the instrument training, because then you can fly in any weather. Yeah, because I crashed in style. That's why. Right. Right, so we need a lot more money. That's gonna take ages. Get 10 grand, that's gonna take so long. How much do these pay? Oh, Jesus. No flights in round by us. Oh, there you go, Nick. Oh, I can see it, yeah. Oh, that's a lot of money. Oh. Can I filter this by... Oh, that just closes it. Wonder if I could sort it. Where's delivery? Near Hitchin, where is it? Hitchin, Vista... Hitchin... Is it that one? Oh, it's Henlo. Oh. There's not one at Hitchin. Do you mean the Henlo one? Henlo's a proper airport. Like, I don't know why it's a field. Like it is. There's a proper runway at Henlo. Is there like a grass field runway as well at Henlo? Because there's a military RAF base there. Cheap.
Appreciate your help today, Cap. It's Laura here. Today's task is to fly this 172 Skyhawk up to Oakley Microlight as soon as possible.
Maybe.
Now that it's repaired, the owner needs her aircraft flown back to a field near her place. Her name's Laura Malone, and she is waiting at the destination to pick it up.
Laura Malone.
Fly safely.
Echo Golf, Whiskey Echo, traffic Cessna Golf. India Uniform Sierra X-Ray is taxiing to runway 2.
Okay. It's not accepting inputs from my thing. Has it got that? Yeah. It's not accepting inputs from my throttle for some reason. 1 second. Unplug and plug it back in again. See what happens. I swear Henlo had tarmac, but I could be wrong. It's picking it up there. There you go. Are these working? Rudders aren't working either. Just randomly get on this end. They're working. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so that wants me to go all the way down there and turn around. Oh, now it's takeoff.
Echo Golf Whiskey Echo Traffic Cessna Golf. India uniform Sierra X-ray.
Technically I'm
taking off
taxiing,
runway
I'm not taking
2
off.
west departure.
I've got to get my track IR set back up. It's so much easier to, like, actually do sightseeing and stuff like that. Like I said, I could have been wrong. I thought it was tarmac, but yeah, clearly wrong. I don't know if they actually fly any planes out of there per se, like the RAF itself. I know they've got like Chinooks and everything there, but I don't know what they would fly out of there. Maybe like training aircraft. The left brake is making me fully stop. I've definitely seen Chinooks there when I've driven past it. Maybe even Apaches. So I think they do the training from Henlow. They go over to Lower Stondon and Thurloy when they're doing the training with the Rapier missile system. They lock on to the Apaches for the friend or foe stuff. Oh, it wants me to climb to 1,400 feet. Nowhere near 1,400 feet. Or is that just gone green? Oakley Microlight. I wonder if that's Oakley by just north of Bedford. That's a long old 32 nautical miles in this thing. Be sitting here for a while. Try and see what we can get out of this. Redliner a bit. Getting quite choppy. The flaps are up. Hoping when you do the night currency rating, you can actually use like live weather and all that. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know, like if they do that though, because if they're offering that, then maybe they want specific missions to have the challenges of the bad weather or stuff. Than what it wants me to be. This will probably be my last flight. Yeah. I mean, I've watched a couple of videos on the career stuff, but this is my first time playing it. So, just didn't have the chance when the game actually came out. Like I said, this will probably be my last flight. I am planning on streaming a bit more tomorrow, so yeah, I heard the launch went like proper bad. Like people couldn't even log in. I feel really bad for the people that bought the £200 edition, the Aviator edition. I think I've got to reflash the images on my flight controls as well, because but whatever, unless there's a problem with Flight Sim 24, I can't assign any of the buttons on my throttle body to like any of the in-game stuff. So I can assign the axis, but I can't assign any of the buttons. So I might have to just reflash the firmware on these. Which is easy enough to do, but it's a pain in the arse because it then technically comes back into Windows as a brand new device, so Flight Sim won't recognize it as the old device. It's not actually 100% clear what you get with the Aviator edition versus the, is it the premium edition? Not the deluxe edition, the premium one? Because there's like an infographic of what you get versus standard. Yeah, there's an infographic for standard versus deluxe and versus the premium, but it doesn't include the Aviator edition on it. So I don't know if you get something special with the Aviator edition, or you must do for the price increase. Okay. So it gives you access to all of the 2020 stuff. Okay, fair enough. You would have thought they would have brought that over anyway. I was just really surprised with it being a 12 gig download. I'm just really, really lucky that I've got a gigabit internet where I am. So like, I haven't really noticed things streaming in as much, but you know, if you've got quite slow internet speeds, pulling on all those like high-res textures, okay, yeah, all the individual add-on plans, yeah, gotcha. No, I have over Wi-Fi, not Ethernet too. No, I'm on Ethernet. Cabled up and everything. Got gigabit fiber to the house, so upgraded not too long ago. But yeah, you are right. If people are in homes with just Wi-Fi, God, that's got to be crap. That's what you are at your home, aren't you? In Hitchin? When you're at home with your parents? Was it you that you had like a Wi-Fi adapter or something like that that kept crapping out? I remember that during the Armour days. Oh, in Swansea, you just got Wi-Fi as well, yeah. I don't know what's happening with the trim. Like if you look at the bottom right hand corner, the trim keeps changing. I don't know if that's like an assist thing that's on. Because like if I've let go of the stick right now and it's going down, but if I manually set the trim myself, so I'm setting that up like that, it just wants to come back down. And that's not me doing that, that's bringing it down on its own. So I don't really get. Oh yeah, I remember when you said, oh, I do remember now that when stuff was getting renovated, you ran cable. Smart move. Always recommend anyone to do that. Run Cat 5e or Cat 6 or whatever. Infinitely useful to have a network cable in a room somewhere. Probably bugged, or like you say, assist is turned on, or some sort of assist that isn't really assisting. The annoying thing is I can't let go of the stick. I can't move around or anything like that, look sightsee because of it. Because as soon as I let go of the stick, that happens. Like it just goes down. Yeah, true, I could put the autopilot on. I am kind of enjoying like manually flying it though. There's an odd satisfaction with it. Because I'm having to fight it to keep it on course, and yeah, it just feels, I don't know, weirdly good, oddly good to fly it manually. I'll probably get sick of that pretty quick. Yeah.
Echo Golf Yankee Alpha Traffic Cessna Golf. India Uniform Sierra X-Ray 5 miles east 1,900 feet inbound to land runway 2.
There is such a thing as instrument flying though, and you know, like letting the computer fly for you. you doing the calculations for it and then plugging that into the computer. So is this having me do like the weird pattern again? Low fuel. Oh. Apparently there's a bug as well where you can't actually change the fuel on the missions, and it gives you like bugger all fuel. So on like really long flights, you actually, in some circumstances, people are running out of fuel. It actually penalises you a bit. Because you're not sticking to the flight plan, apparently. Yeah, I've heard that you can have a keybind or something. I don't know, it should explain that in the game if that's like the way that it should be done, but it doesn't really explain that too well. I've got 29% fuel at the minute. And I just switched the fuel tanks over, so it should be pulling, because I forgot to do that before takeoff. So should bring some flaps out. Yeah. I don't know. I think things look a lot better from a graphical point of view than 20. But then again, 20, when 20 came out, 20 looked amazing. Now, is this a graphical leap from what like 20 was? No, I don't think so. I think this like refines it a bit more, but it's not the graphical leap 20 was. Oh. That tarmac area off to the left is the runway, by the looks of it. Yeah. Well, they could do a lot better with the character models. They haven't really gone that far with the character models. They're like pretty crap, but I get it's not an RPG, right, where you're looking at those kind of things. I honestly don't know why they did like the whole 2024 thing and not just upgrade or update 2020. Get full flaps. Got the RPM a bit. That would make more sense to me, like, and just like maybe release it as a DLC or something of that ilk. I don't know. I'm guessing it's more sort of justification for box shifting, virtual box shifting. Yeah, but 2020 is pretty heavily plugged into the cloud as well. Maybe not as much as this.
500.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I forgot to bloody announce final. Oh, we've got a hold short. Oh, what's me? Why? That's stupid. Yeah, I think you're right. It could be just a money grab. So when I'm braking on that right-hand side, it's almost fully stopping the... You can actually see the tyre skidding. By the looks of it, I'm going to have to taxi all the way down there. Why don't I just taxi down this runway? Okay. Also, this doesn't feel like a glider airport, like glider strip, like properly tarmacked out and everything. Said it was Oakley glider strip or something.
Echo Golf Yankee Alpha Traffic Cessna Golf. India Uniform Sierra X-Ray is taxiing to parking.
Half a mile. Jesus Christ. long ass taxi, man. A little bit wide. Come on.
I'm sure the trip had its challenges, but I hope my plane didn't take too much of a beating. Thanks for your hard work.
That was perfect. Pull the thumbs up, mixture out. D. Landing smoothness 49%. I didn't think it was that bad. I don't think it was that bad. Oh well, I guess. Aviator performances though, 100%. Everything went perfectly. She's happy. Got my 1,500 quid. That landing was, I don't know if it was butter, but it was pretty cool. It was pretty close. It was quite smooth. So I don't know what they're on about. Level 9. Almost 6,000. I think I'm going to skip the tailwind endorsement. I don't know though. What does it allow you to do? Prerequisite for specializations. Turboprop engine rating. Just wondering whether or not it unlocks like missions that have bigger payouts. It's gonna take a while. That's a 45-minute flight. 45. It looks like the amount of money you get is based on obviously the mission type and then the amount of time, but then saying that, that's 30 minutes, that's 1,700, that's 30 minutes. It could be distance though. I imagine that's 30 minutes because well, that's a different plane though, that one. Yeah, okay. 3 grand. 1 hour flight. I don't know if I want to do a Cessna for Cessna for an hour. Not manual flying, that's for sure. I'll probably do that one on the autopilot. Just got to learn the blooming autopilot for the Cessna. I haven't done that in a while. Yeah. Right, with that, I think that'll be the end of the stream. Gonna head off, get some dinner. It's almost 11 o'clock here. I haven't even got dinner yet. But I am planning on streaming tomorrow, probably from around 4 o'clock, half 4, I imagine. I've got to go to the shed tomorrow, and yeah. Yeah, 100 hours, that seems about right. I don't know though, because if you get up to, well, I suppose it's all to do with getting those credits, right? If you get up to jet rating, I think you could do that single aircraft, single engine, what is it, the VS? You could do that and then do like VIP flights, I think. So maybe that's the route I take. High performance, which I've got enough money for. And then 30,000 credits. That's going to take a while. Yeah, true. I think these are locked behind levels as well, right? You can't actually just go and do it. If you have the cash. I think you have to be the level or something. That's what that level system is for. Companies is locked. Oh, I can do... Oh, okay, so some of these are just unlocked by... how well you fly and whatnot. Score airplane missions with 0 above. Cargo. So that one's locked under by level 10. Search and rescue, that sounds cool. Oh, that's Tailwind endorsement. Charter service private. Yeah, that's the Vision Jet. Okay. I think I'll probably next stream we will do the high performance. That's probably what will happen. Yeah. Alright, well, see you tomorrow. I will be streaming from about 4:30 tomorrow afternoon. So if you want to tune in again, you are more than welcome. Thanks a lot. See you guys. Bye.